It's a little cold outside today, it's a little rainy, and we're kind of in the mood for some Cajun food. So today we're going to make a gumbo casserole with garlic shrimp. Now if you enjoy these recipes, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Now why are we making shrimp? My brother doesn't like shrimp and he's in town today, so we're going to make it. Just because we're mean. Alright, what we got here? We got 12 ounces of shrimp. To that, we're going to put we're going to put 1 tablespoon of Creole seasoning. If you would like, you can use the fresh shrimp. Just make sure you vein it and make sure it's all clean. We're going to set this off to the side. In our heavy saucepan, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of bacon fat, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Now if you don't have bacon fat, you can substitute more vegetable oil. The only thing with that is you may not get the same flavor. We're going to stick this over medium heat. And we're going to create a roux. Now with a lot of Cajun foods, they do a really dark roux, and that's what we're about to do. So this is going to take you just a little while to get done. We're now going to add 3 tablespoons of flour. So it's equal parts of flour to equal parts of liquid fat. And we're going to stir this, and we're going to cook this over medium heat for roughly 20 to 25 minutes, and you have to consistently stir the entire time. Alright, we have achieved the color that we want on our roux. It's a nice almond brown color, and that's kind of the color that we wanted. To this, we're going to add 1/3 cup of chopped green pepper, 1/3 cup of onion, 1/3 cup of diced celery, and 2 fresh garlic cloves minced. And we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes. Alright, this has cooked just for a few minutes. We just really kind of want to get everything softened a little bit. To this, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And again, we're going to let this cook just for a couple of minutes because we want all those flavors to marry. It smells really good. Okay, and it almost smells like Thanksgiving. All those flavors. Alright, to this, we're going to add 1/2 cup of chicken stock. We're using homemade chicken stock. If you don't have that, you can use a store-bought. And we're going to add to that our shrimp that we had set to the side earlier. And our broth. And we're going to cook this until your shrimp is nice and either hot from the frozen shrimp that's pre-cooked, or until it's a nice opaque pink if you're using raw shrimp. And while this is happening, we're going to, off to the side here, we're going to start up some pasta. We're going to boil and a 1-pound package of linguine. Our shrimp is heated through. To that, we're going to add 2 cups of heavy cream. We're going to create a nice, rich, creamy sauce. Make sure I get every single bit of that cream out of there. We have a tendency to like recipes with a lot of heavy cream and butter. So, stir this. And we're going to let this stir and again let it get hot for a moment. Alright, our sauce has come to a desired thickness. Now what we did is we brung our once we put the cream in, we brought it to a boil. After the boil, we let it simmer for 6 minutes to get this nice consistency. Alright, to this, we're going to add our pasta. Now we cut our pasta in half because this is actually going to be going to a casserole dish, and we're going to bake it. So we're going to go ahead and set our oven to 350 degrees. Alright, we're going to stir this all together. We have a casserole dish that we have sprayed with some non-stick cooking spray. We use an olive oil. Alright, let's go ahead and put that in the dish. And this is a heavy pan, so I'm going to use both hands to pour that out. That looks so good with all those shrimp. You can see the green pepper, you can see the onions, different spices. Alright. Put it all in there. We're going to spread that out. Then on top, we've got 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. Put that all on top. And we're going to stick this in the oven for 20 minutes. Alright, it's been 20 minutes. We're going to set this out. We're going to let it sit and cool for just a few minutes, and then we're going to pair it with some garlic bread. Alright, the Cajun pasta has cooled for just about 10 minutes or so. We have our garlic bread here. We're going to take our spoon here. Take a big serving if you want. You could add a little bit of green onion to the top of this. Get a little extra flavor. Get a little extra color. And we hope that you enjoy this Cajun recipe.